And the time is 5:04. Schools are back in session across the Wiregrass today after being closed yesterday for the threat of severe weather. Rain and storms moved through the area in the late morning and early afternoon hours. The heavy rain and wind with those storms caused some damage in Dale County. A tree fell onto some power lines across from the Home and Funeral Home in Ozark. Across town on Reed Street off of Colby Drive, a tree fell onto two cars that were parked in someone's front yard. No one was hurt in the area due to the storms. Down in the Florida Panhandle, Jackson County officials say there was a mass power outage in the Cottondale area. Mobile generators and sewer pumps were brought out to help fix it. They say they have had a few trees down across roads and power lines throughout the county. They're working to fix them as quickly as possible. It did not take long for a Dale County jury to reach a verdict. After deliberating only about 10 minutes, jurors found Mitchell Doster guilty of murder. Prosecutors say Doster shot and stabbed Ricky Dees at his Ayrton home. They claim the motive was a drug deal gone bad. Doster, who will be sentenced in March, faces life in prison for that crime. He will also be tried on another murder charge, that one for the death of a woman last year. Orchard Bowen's body was found in Barber County. The city of Ashford has a new police chief. This after Chief Quinton Van resigned. Van put in his resignation at a city council meeting, citing personal reasons. The council immediately appointed Melvin Anderson as the new chief. Anderson has been with the department for 2.5 years. Before that, he served as the chief of the Gordon Police Department.
My number one issue that I'm gonna tackle, that goes to our street signs, removing hazardous things off our roadways, and making sure that our citizens are safe to walk down our sidewalks, and people can drive down the road without having any problems.
Anderson says Van was a great mentor and prepared him for this moment. Chief Van's wife, Kim, says he loves Ashford and appreciated the opportunity to serve the community. The time is 5:06, and 2.7 million Americans fought in the Vietnam War. More than 58,000 paid the ultimate sacrifice with their lives, and 50 of those who died are from right here in the Wiregrass. WTVY's Carmen Fuentes shows us the new way that they are being remembered in Dale County.
This is an honor to be able to do this for these guys.
U.S. Marine Corps retired Master Sergeant Harry Granger got the idea for the memorial wall from the National Memorial in Washington, D.C.
We got a lot of veterans and families that have never been able to make that trip. So we wanted to do something here in the state of Alabama to recognize these people.
Those people are 50 veterans from Dale, Coffee, Geneva, and Houston counties who bravely fought in the Vietnam War. One name that didn't make the wall, U.S. Army retired Master Sergeant John Lowry, who passed away yesterday from cancer caused by Agent Orange used in Vietnam.
In order to be on the wall in the granite, you must have died in Vietnam or a direct result of an incident in Vietnam.
The wall, which cost $13,000, was made possible thanks to donations from the community. Now the wall sits in front of the Dale County Commission building for everyone to see.
We wanted to put it someplace that, number one, would be easy access for the people that want to come down and view it.
Although the wall is up, the project is not 100% complete. The 373 chapter of the Vietnam Veterans of America are selling brick pavers that can have messages written on them and will then be laid as a walkway around the wall.
We are selling those to individuals and businesses, anybody that would like to honor the Vietnam veterans.
Veteran James Johnson knows what it's like to support those who have served.
When Desert Storm took place, the first people to welcome those young people home was Vietnam veterans.
It is because of sacrifice that Johnson is grateful to have a wall that honors those who served in Vietnam.
I'm a firm believer that veterans should be recognized. We were not recognized when we came home.
Now, Vietnam veterans from around the Wiregrass will always remember the men and women who sacrificed their lives for ours.
Our motto is we'll never let one generation forget another generation of veterans, like they forgot us. And doing things like this makes that happen.
In Ozark, Carmen Fuentes, WTVY, your hometown news leader.
For more information on how you can honor a Vietnam veteran with a brick paver, visit our website, WTVY.com. Yesterday's weather delayed a big softball tournament in Dothan, and thankfully the rain is gone and the Dothan Invitational is back on. Games will start at 9 a.m. at James Oates Park. 26 of the nation's best junior college softball teams are taking part. Tickets are $10 for adults, while kids 12 and under will get in for free. And for even more Wiregrass sports, let's check in with Ryan.
The Troy Trojans taking on in-state rival South Alabama on the hardwood tonight. Hear from the team before their big game, coming up next in sports.